Oh, thank you so much.
Now at 9, the first day of May is sparking some random acts of kindness. We'll show you who we surprised today. But it's not just May Day anymore. How Washburn University is paying tribute to a former Kansas lawmaker. And community members come together to help the family of Dwan Simmons. What you can do to get in on their efforts. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 9. I'm Molly Pat. It is May Day and we've teamed up with Azura Credit Union to go around the community and try to make somebody's day. Take a look at where we went today. Well, it's May Day and we're celebrating with random acts of kindness, and I thought what better way than to use this $150 than to put together some goodie bags for the teachers in our community. So come with us, we're going to pick out a few items here and then head on over to the schools to surprise them.
Oh, buy one, get one free.
24.
I got my plus card, so we're good on this one. You could do two $10 gift cards.
Let's do...
Let's see.
Clearly a little harder said than done.
This is not going as smoothly as we thought.
But eventually.
We're going to go check out. Let's do it.
But before we went over to the schools, we had a few extra dollars left over.
I'm serious. Yep. I have $8 left over from my $150. It's May Day. We're helping some people out. Acts of kindness. So I'll help you out.
Now to Whitson Elementary.
We're celebrating May Day and we just wanted to recognize you and all of your work you do for our community. As a little thank you, and so we bought you some goodies here.
Oh my goodness. This is not good on TV today.
Just to brighten your day a little bit.
It does brighten my day a little.
So we just wanted to thank you and for everything you do for the children in our community.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for everything you do for our community.
Well, thank you so much. What a nice surprise.
And all we want you to do is, if you can, pay it forward in some act of kindness yourself.
Absolutely.
But you've also done great things already, because we've heard good things. We're waiting kind of secretly in the corner because we hear our next one, we get to ambush.
Yeah, she's coming down. We don't know which side, so it's going to surprise her.
Just waiting. Well, happy May Day.
This is Mrs. Johnson.
Mrs. Johnson, happy May Day.
I love May Day.
Well, we're celebrating by doing some random acts of kindness.
Yes.
And we wanted to say thank you and recognize you for the work you do for our community.
Thank you very much.
Some chocolates, some food, Chipotle, and flowers. How's that?
Wow, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
And it was just so great to see how many people were excited to see us and not expecting it.
Yeah, and it's neat because a little bit of just doing something for someone. Hopefully that continues on.
Yeah.
And maybe some other people got surprised by them later.
Yeah,
in the day.
and what was cool about that project specifically is talking to people at the public schools and us doing this. They kind of want to surprise some other teachers who may need a smile on their face during the day. So.
Good
I'll
to
point
see
there.
that. Hopefully it snowballs and keeps on moving on. All right, we do have some thunderstorms that are also moving through the area. We've been looking at the increasing chance for rain during the afternoon and now into the evening hours. More of those showers have been developing over eastern Kansas. There's also another area of rain to the west. So we'll be watching as that moves in from the west, as well as the developing showers over the eastern side of the state. All this kind of converging on us for tonight. You can see as you look on radar here, scattered rains from Atchison all the way southwestward through Shawnee and northern Osage counties into Lyon, Morris, and Chase counties as well. Some of these are thunderstorms, in particular right around Topeka. This one had a little bit more lightning with it as it moved onto the west side of town. It's actually weakening as it moves up through Oakland toward Grantville. A couple more cloud to ground lightning strikes in Wabunsee County, and in right now near Emporia, heavier rain shower, as well as south of Council Grove, northeast of Cottonwood Falls. Those are actually not producing lightning at this time, but may see a few scattered thunderstorms off and on tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. Favors again the same eastern and southeastern half of the area overnight into the morning for the heaviest rain, but it doesn't linger through the entirety of the day tomorrow. We actually start to dry out, but not for too long, when another round of rain may move our way. That's coming up.
And because of all of that wet weather that Matt mentioned, Shawnee County Parks and Rec is already canceling this weekend's Tulip Dig. This would have happened this Friday at Old Prairie Town in Topeka, but it's now rescheduled for next Friday. You will have two more opportunities to secure bulbs from this year's Tulip Time. You can either go to Old Prairie Town's parking lot on Clay Street or the Lake Shawnee Greenhouse, and organizers are asking for a $5 donation to help fund future Tulip Time events. A local business is hoping to create jobs and bring innovation to the area. Fox 43 News reporter Rena Garcia takes us to Prairie Band Casino and Resort to tell us how they plan to do exactly just that.
Prairie Band Casino and Resort is in the process of building a new bar and grill as a part of their expansion. They say the expansion will be good for them and for the area. Executive Chef David Goldwhite is bringing experience and innovation to the kitchen at Embers Bar and Grill, set to open this summer.
I'm a European trained chef who's very technology savvy, in new products, new equipment, that I've married the two together so that you will have the most wonderful meal experience.
Part of that technology is using computerized grills and utilizing a technique called sous vide, a cooking method where food is placed in plastic bags and are cooked in a water bath, then placed on the grill or in the fryer. While it's important for him to utilize new technology, Goldwhite says it's equally important to utilize local products.
Our produce is picked locally, farmed locally, and I will try and help the economy.
Casino officials say the expansion will bring jobs and will help other employees move up.
80% of all of our leadership positions, so our lead positions, our supervisor roles, our manager roles, even up to our director, they all likely are going to be filled from within.
Embers Bar and Grill is just one part of the casino's expansion, and just as they continue to build, Castile says so will more opportunities. Embers Bar and Grill is set to open June 15th. In Mayetta, Reina Garcia, Fox 43 News.
And if you're wanting to get out to Prairie Band and Casino and Resort before then, a multi-platinum country artist is giving you the perfect reason. Gary Allan will perform live at Prairie Band on May 23rd. Allan has 5 #1 hits on country radio and has appeared on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel Live. And guests can also enter to win prizes and merchandise. Now, to find out how you can buy your tickets, just head on over to our website at fox43topeka.com. New at 9, 5 K-State professors are receiving lifetime distinction from the university. Here are 3 of those 5 professors: Professor Bossman, Guido, and Kirkpatrick. Students at K-State nominated these professors, and the provost chose these 5. He says this is the highest honor given out by the university. The 2 other are Professors Smith and Toom. Everyone recognized dedicated years to education and research. Congratulations to all of you. A former Kansas lawmaker is being honored with his own special day. Today is not only May Day, it's also Senator Robert J. Dole Day at Washburn University. Former Senator Bob Dole graduated with a bachelor's degree from Washburn and a doctorate from the law school. And Jason Hackercorn, you see him right there, the Washburn student. He is with the Student Government Association, and he helped create the new Senate resolution this year. He says Dole's work in state and federal government, along with his military service, inspired him to propose the resolution. He says Dole Day, paired with the new Dole statue on campus, will give students a daily reminder to persevere.
And he was able to come back and reach the pinnacle of American democracy and our republic and our government. And to show, that sends a signal to students, and I know it sends it to me, that you're going to have tough times. You're going to go through the struggles. But you can still reach greatness if you continue to fight each and every single day.
And let me tell you, he created this day along with being a full-time student. He has a 3.9 GPA. I mean, the list goes on and on. Now, he says that he looks forward to seeing how Dole Day celebrations get bigger in the years to come. A date has been set for people to remember and honor Ichabod football player Dwan Simmons. The service is set for this Saturday morning. Simmons was shot and killed after a party early Sunday morning. The Washburn football player was celebrating the NFL draft of his teammate Corey Ballantyne, and community members are coming together to help the Simmons family with funeral costs. And like the president at Vision Bank in Topeka, Gary Yeager is launching a fundraiser to help the Simmons family. And for him, it's personal because he's an alumni of Washburn and the football team. And almost immediately after Dwan's death, people started to try to find ways to help his family in the wake of the tragedy. But for Yeager, he says the situation went deeper.
We were college kids at one time. We went through adversities like that. We know how tough it is. It takes a team to get things back to where they were before. So it's just a long process. So we want to help out as much as we possibly can.
Now, if you would like to donate, you can go to any Vision Bank. They have 2 locations in Topeka and 1 in Overland Park. They have also set up a GoFundMe. And the New York Giants sent out this statement today saying they encourage newly drafted Corey Ballantyne to stay home with his family and friends as they mourn the loss of Dwan Simmons. You can find more funeral details and a link to the GoFundMe on our website at fox43topeka.com. One of the biggest topics this legislative session was
We've had no chance to talk about this year.
Coming up, we'll take you to the State House to explain the close vote on Medicaid.
Tonight, temperatures will be dipping back down into the low 50s, but more importantly is that increasing chance for rain, showers, and a few thunderstorms tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. We should gradually dry out, and with that, during the course of the day, we may still have a lot of cloud cover around, but another daytime where mainly dry conditions are expected. How long this off and on rain chance will be with us, coming up.
As of today, Medicaid expansion in Kansas is dead. Fox 43 Capitol Bureau reporter Alec Gardner explains the close vote.
23 in favor, 13 against. It's a majority of votes, but not enough to get it past the rules of the Senate. Now that expanding Medicaid won't happen this year, lawmakers aren't holding back words.
We've had no chance to talk about this year, which again, we have a new chairman, and to say, well, we'll work on it next year again, what was wrong with this year? What was wrong with this last summer or the year before or the year before?
There's a lot of the population that are already covered now. So I think the public doesn't really understand that this is a very limited scope of additional persons that we're looking at and whether they need it and whether we can afford it.
Now Republican leadership will look ahead to next year.
We'll put together a package or bill, a design on what we think is something that the state of Kansas could have financially, fiscally, and to cover the right persons for this expansion.
But Senator Barbara Bollier says this isn't something that the legislature should put off.
These are real people, real lives of people who need medical care.
The debate on whether to expand will likely wait until 2020, an election year. Reporting at the Capitol, I'm Alec Gardner.
Meanwhile, today, House members upheld Governor Kelly's veto of an abortion reversal bill. After receiving some Democratic support on the initial passage of the bill, all Democrats and a couple of Republicans voted against overriding the governor. But the debate might not be over yet. House Republicans are likely to force another vote after trying to convince members to flip sides, even though many Democrats say they aren't budging. Earlier on Wednesday, the Senate voted to override the veto 27-13. Well, have you ever pulled a plane before? I can tell you I have, and let me tell you it's not easy. But these people in Europe are doing it all for a good cause. Still ahead, I'll tell you what charity they're supporting, all by pulling this massive jet.
And I was there. Molly pulled the plane. We'll leave that on that. All right, we do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms around during the night. 57, low 50s in the morning. The showers will be ending and cloud cover sticks around into the daytime tomorrow. How long these scattered rains will be with us, a look at that coming up.
Now, your Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Miller.
Tonight we've got rain and some scattered thunderstorms moving through the area. It won't rain all night long, but rounds of showers and storms, then mainly cloudy tomorrow. I think a large part of the day tomorrow will be rain free. Well, we may still have some in the morning, but then we'll wait again for another round of overnight, early day showers. That'll be on Friday, late Thursday night into Friday morning, and then nice weather for Saturday. Saturday's still the only day we've been really able to hold on to and preserve is a nice day, but Saturday does still look good before some more rain moves our way for early next week. A look at Emporia right now. We've had some rain passing through, mostly cloudy sky at Junction City. Not as many showers to the west and northwest just yet. We do have some rain falling in and around Topeka right now. You can see the Lynn's a little wet there in our central Topeka camera, where the temperature is 56. The north winds are 12 miles per hour. So a cool and showery evening out there. We did make it to 63 though, a little warmer today. Not quite up to the average of 71, but it's really hard to reach that when it's very cloudy. And that has been the case through the daytime today. Low to mid 50s north and west, 53 at Holton, 54 for Manhattan, and middle to upper 50s southeast, with a breeze strengthening a bit up to about 5 to 12 miles per hour. Those increasing wind this evening should be about 5 to as high as 15 at times, just enough with cool temperatures that it'll be a cool evening. Also notice a definite increase in the scattering of showers over the last hour, hour and a half, and a little bit more intensity between Wichita and Topeka on some of those rains. Out to the west, we have another area that's moving in from Colorado, western Kansas, spreading eastward during the night. Severe weather stays well to the south, not moving our way, but we are going to be looking at some rounds of showers and thunderstorms focused over the southeastern half of the area through most of the night. That doesn't mean it won't rain to the northwest. I think the rain will be more limited, more showery across the western counties, but eastern and southeastern areas do stand the best chance for rain tonight. Then we dry out, some clearing. For some areas, we may see some sunshine at times tomorrow, but it won't last for too long as more rain moves in as we head overnight and into Friday morning. A round of some showers. That shouldn't last too long into the day Friday, and the rest of the day becomes partly cloudy. So for tonight, 70% chance of rain, cloudy sky all night, showers and storms, and a low temperature around 50 degrees. Then we're back up tomorrow to a high into the low 60s. Early showers and thunderstorms, about a 40% chance of that lingering into the morning. Most of it will be overnight. And then early showers on Friday. Right now we've got it at 30%. We'll keep an eye on whether or not that lingers into the daytime. A little better chance Thursday night, drops off to 30% Friday morning, and then we warm back up with some clearing to 70, 75 on Saturday, 76 Sunday. But also notice with that warmth, next week comes more thunderstorm chances. A very unsettled weather pattern comes back in by late in the weekend into early next week. And with warmer temperatures, we'll have to keep a little closer eye on perhaps some stronger nature to those thunderstorms next week. After all the rain, though, yesterday into today, this is a view at Wakarusa. Larry Miller said this is normally just a very small little trickle, almost a dry creek bed, but looks a little bit more like a waterfall after all of that rain. That's the good side, but there are still some very flooded out areas, especially near the creeks and the rivers running high over the southern counties with more rain on the way. Today is Wednesday and a chance to meet a KidCaster.
Hi, I'm Malia Ross. I am 8 years old and I go to Meadows Elementary in Topeka. Today is May 1st, 2019. The average high temperature for today is 71 degrees and the average low is 49. The record high for today is 89 degrees, set back in 1987, and the record low is 26, set back in 1963.
And a great job. If you've got a child who would like to be a KidCaster, head over to fox43topeka.com. You can click on the weather tab and look under the KidCast section where you can get your child registered to be a future KidCaster if they are between the ages of 6 and 12.
Yeah, and you get to come walk around. We'll give you a little tour. It's a lot of good fun.
That's right. You know, a good chance to see the behind the scenes, everything. We
Yeah.
peel away the curtains. And
That's all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, coming up next, Kansas City resumes its series with Tampa Bay after last night's game was postponed. The Royals look to sweep both games against the American League's top team. You're watching Fox 43 News at 9.
Now, sports with Sports Director Pete Francis.
After last night's game was postponed, the Royals got two opportunities to face off with the Rays. Adalberto Mondesi and company looking to knock off the American League's top team. Bottom of the first, no score. Not anymore. Mondesi takes this one deep to right. It's 2-0 Royals. That's Mondesi's fourth home run of the season. Still in the first, Royals not done. Runners on second and third. Kelvin Gutierrez with the grounder, and that scores Alex Gordon, make it 3-0, and that's all the Royals would need. Kansas City hangs on for the win. 3-2, the final. Game 2, Royals get off to another fast start. A man on for Kelvin Gutierrez, and this one sneaks over the fence and right. His first career home run makes it 3-0 Royals. Let's go to the 8th with the Royals leading 8-0. Yeah, 8-0. The defense getting it done as well. Billy Hamilton laying out for the catch. The Royals take care of business in Game 2. They beat the Rays 8-2. The series will wrap up tomorrow. Matt and Molly.
All right, thanks, Pete. Well, lastly tonight, teams pull off a tough challenge for charity in Malta. Volunteers use a rope to pull a Boeing 757 on the tarmac for the annual fundraiser, and each team of about 20 rolled up their sleeves to pull the 60-ton jet a distance of 65 feet. They're also trying to beat the clock for a record fast time, and everyone's a winner in the end because proceeds will all go to a children's cancer support group.
I want to point something out. We have done the pull plane.
I
was giving you a little hard time, but yeah, it's hard. But they had 20 people. We were only allowed 10.
Yeah.
And so we had to pull just as far. We had to pull just as big of a plane.
But
and we had 10 of us.
I was in the front and I led the team, and Y'all let go. You didn't even tell me.
She's doing it all herself.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. We won.
In her mind,
Maybe.
That's exactly how it happened. Scattered showers and thunderstorms moves through the area tonight. We drop down to a low of 50. Showers in the morning, get out of here pretty quickly. We'll look for a high of 63. Some more rain Thursday night into early Friday morning with a temperature in the upper 40s, but then we clear out to a high near 70 on Friday, but a much nicer day Saturday with mid 70s, and it looks to stay dry on Saturday.
So enjoy that day.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Have a great night.